who have proud roots in mining. Singer Tom Jones was the son of a coal miner and famously sang about the green, green grass of home. And today, our mining story is still inspiring musicians, including a band from London who came here to create an album with the help of communities in South Wales. They're called Public Service Broadcasting, and we caught up with them on tour to find out more.
As the cage dropped suddenly into darkness, the working morning had begun.
We spent a long time in South Wales, both researching the album at the South Wales Miners Library, talking to ex-miners, talking to authors, and working with musicians from the area as well.
For the last quarter of a century, your coal was won.
I was acutely aware while we were making the album of our kind of outsider status, so it really was important to do a great deal of research and pay the subject and the people whose story it is the respect that they deserve.
If you know what a coal mine looks like, get a job in Britain's modern mining industry and get more out of life.
There's a track on the album called People Always Need Coal, which is based on a film that was targeted specifically at South Wales, encouraging young people to take up a job in the mining industry. It's kind of darkly ironic, not even 10 years later, the beginning of the miners' strike and the sort of the systematic dismantling of the industry. I think it's hard to frame that as anything other than a betrayal of those people. There are a lot of collaborations on the album. We worked with the Beaufort Male Choir, we worked with Lisa Jen Brown from a band called Nineback, Tracy Ann Campbell from Camera Obscura.
In the places of my boyhood, the pit wheels turn no more.
I was a massive Mannix fan. I think with somebody like James Dean Bradford, you know, getting him on board, you do get this extra kind of cultural weight and heft and kind of almost a sense that he's vouching for us as outsiders. We asked James to sing lines from Idris Davis's, I think it's from the 30s, it's a poem called Gwalia Deserter, and it's about people from the outside coming in, taking the riches and then running away when the kind of the industry has nothing left to give them. But the spirit and the defiance in the valleys still lives on. It does feel like we have created something worthwhile, I think, that people can kind of relate to, no matter where they are in the country. There are some positive moments, there's some uplifting moments, and I think hopefully we've done a good job of conveying some of the highs and lows of what was, you know, the heartbeat of the valleys.
Well, the final track on that album was performed by the Beaufort Male Choir. And Chris Evans, you're the secretary.
That's right.
Tell me about the song that you performed on the album.
It was written in the 1970s and by a couple of guys from West Wales. It was quite popular at the time.
And it has a mining theme, doesn't it?
That's right. The story of the guy who goes underground with his father, decides that career is not for him, leaves home, says goodbye to his mum, but always knows that he's going to get home at some day.
And you're going to be performing it for us now?
We are, for sure.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Thank you so much. We'll take it away, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I remember the face of my father as we walked back home from the mine. He'd laugh and he'd say, that's one more day, and it's good to feel the sunshine. I remember my mother was smiling as I set out to make my own way. She seemed to know that I had to go, but I'd come back home one day. Take me home to my family. Take me home to my friends. Take me home where my heart lies. And let me sing again. Take me
Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. What a way to end the show.
Oh, that was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you to all our guests whose stories have really given us an insight into the lives of the miners who made us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And Will Millard is back on Monday here on BBC One Wales at 7:30, continuing his journey along the River Wye. More on that in a moment.